All right, morning Libra. Not Libra, Sagittarius. What the hell? Good morning, Sagittarius. You can tell I am not a morning person at all. Anyway, so yeah, my name's Ben. Welcome to your March 2020 monthly reading. I am aware that it's almost the end of March, but that's okay. These readings are timeless anyway. I just put March because we are in March. So regardless of what the video says, if it resonates for you whenever you watch it, then it's for you, okay? Yeah, this is for Sagittarius, not Libra. I mean, if you're a Libra, fine, that's cool. Maybe that was a message for some of you, but this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. But like I always tell you guys, energy is fluid, doesn't have labels, doesn't have parameters. So if it fits for you, it fits for you, regardless of anything else. If it doesn't fit for you, you can always watch another reading, okay? If you'd like a personal reading, all the information will be in the description box down below, as well as my social media if you're curious about me. Yeah, so we're going to hop right into your reading, okay? So we're going to pull past energy first. Sorry if you hear background noise. My neighbors have about 9 dogs at this point. A few big dogs and a lot of fucking small dogs, so they don't shut up. They bark 24/7. So if you hear background noise, I apologize. But yeah, so let's pull... I almost said future. Not yet. Let's pull present energy. Okay. Damn. Alright. Yeah, I can hear him. I don't know if you guys can hear him. But... okay, now we're going to pull future energy. So you have a lot of major arcana in this reading already. Yeah, a lot. Very interesting. Alright, so we're going to pull some clarifiers. You got a lot of aces too. Had the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck, then we got the Ace of Pentacles. I saw the Ace of, I think I saw the Ace of Wands. We'll see if it comes back out. Alright, so let's pull our clarifiers. There's the Emperor twice already. Oh, and the Empress. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles twice, too. So, right away, since we have the Hierophant twice, apparently, the Empress and the Emperor twice, this is a twin flame for some people, okay? Not going to be everybody, but definitely for some. If we get the Lovers, too, I haven't seen it yet, but... no. That's okay, though. Alright. So it looks like you were dealing with somebody in the past, Sag, that was... they were your Emperor, okay? They were your match, because you are represented as the Empress here in this reading, regardless of gender, okay? We all have both energies, okay? It just depends which one is dominant within you. Like, for example, me, yeah, I'm a male, but I have feminine predominant energy, so I'm a feminine, I'm an Empress as well. And my masculine is a female, okay? So it doesn't matter. But you were dealing with an Emperor in the past, your counterpart, either your soulmate or your twin flame. And remember, you have a lot of soulmates throughout your lifetime, okay? So you don't have to be with that person, but you do have one twin flame, okay? So if it is a twin flame, that is your masculine, if you need that confirmation for some of you. So it looks like they saw you as their complete emotional fulfillment, okay? With that Ten of Cups, but with the Hanged Man, they were very, very, very stagnant in how they approached this situation, okay? There wasn't really any movement at all. There was probably there may have been a lot of talk or a lot of, it seemed like it was going somewhere, because with this Hangman, his head's all lit up, but he's not doing anything, okay? So it's like there was a lot of potential, and you were both feeling emotionally fulfilled with the other person, but then again, then again, you weren't, because things were not actually progressing forward, okay? You were represented as the Queen of Pentacles, which is very similar to the Empress here, okay? With the High Priestess and the Four of Swords. Basically, the Queen of Pentacles plus the High Priestess equals the Empress, anyway. So, it looks like you were... oh, okay. Oh, okay. So it looks like you are more spiritual than this person. Okay, in the like, for example, if you guys are twin flames, the feminine is always the high priestess, regardless of gender, and the masculine is always the magician. Okay, regardless of gender. And we have both of those in this reading. So the feminine, which is the high priestess, was a lot more spiritual in the sense where you probably like are the one watching this reading, or you're more in tune with the spiritual energies of things. But your masculine was much more in tune with like legality and physical things of this world. Okay, because the masculine is the physical energy and the feminine is the spiritual energy. Okay, that's how you guys balance each other out. So because of that, you you two were not seeing eye to eye, all right? Because they were so much more concerned with like, you can call it like earthly matters if you want to call it that, and the feminine is much more concerned with spiritual matters. Okay, so in the past, you guys just could not agree. You could not see eye to eye, and that's most likely why this masculine was not letting things progress with you, because before twin flames come into union, they are very imbalanced. Okay, that's the whole point of the journey. You guys help balance each other out. All right, but even if you're not twin flames, you guys were just not compatible at that time, because they needed to work on certain aspects of themselves, and so did you. Okay, so even though the emotional fulfillment was there, the potential for this happily ever after was there, and the passion was there with the communication, but the timing wasn't right. Okay, the timing was just not right. So because of that, it left both of you kind of feeling like, it's almost like you both kind of changed from this emotional fulfillment perspective to a Five of Swords perspective, where you started thinking negatively about the connection, meaning you were starting to think like, is this even going to work out? Is it ever going to work out? Are we even a match? Like, the Five of Swords is basically doubt. Okay, so a lot of doubt started to creep into your mind and their mind. So it looks like you both separated. All right, you went down to a Nine of Pentacles because of all this, and they went down to a King of Wands. Okay, so both of you kind of took a few steps backwards because of the emotional pain or the emotional turmoil that you were going through. But that's normal. Okay, don't think that you're always going to be progressing in a forward direction. That's not going to happen. You need to regress backwards so that you can learn, okay, and progress forward in a healthier manner. Like, for example, if you're, let's say you're turning onto the highway, but you turn onto the wrong direction, so you're actually going up the down ramp. That's really fucking dangerous, right? So it's best to kind of like reverse for a second and go up the right ramp, rather than to try to force your way up the wrong way and have something bad happen to you, right? It's the same thing. That's the best analogy I could think of at the moment, but that's what I'm seeing here, okay? It's okay to take a few steps backwards if it propels you a lot more forwards, okay, in a healthier direction. That's the whole point of an arrow, all right? If you think about it, you have to pull an arrow back before it can shoot forward in a positive direction. So, same thing, all right? So don't, be hard on yourself if you kind of like fell off the wagon, or if you kind of, me and my sayings, but if you kind of fell off the wagon, or you kind of, if you felt like you went 3 steps backwards, that's okay, all right? That's perfectly fine, perfectly normal. It's actually healthy, instead of trying to be resistant and force your way up the wrong direction, all right? So both of you did kind of take a few steps backwards in the past, but you recuperated really freaking quick. I'm trying not to swear, but really quick, okay? So that's the past. If that fits for you, great. We're going to move into the present energy now. So presently, I'm going to read this as your person, but like I always tell you guys, switch it if you need to. So your person currently, their central focus is the Eight of Wands, okay? They really want to communicate very passionately, very quickly. King of Cups is feeling emotionally mature at this point, and the World is, they finally closed out that cycle that they were dealing with, meaning they finally come full circle, okay? They finally, yeah, they took a few steps back, but they finally got themselves back up into the Emperor energy, okay? They're right back to where they wanted to be, but in a healthier sense, okay? You can even see it on the different depictions of these cards. This one seems a lot more intimidating and a lot more of a control freak, and this one seems a lot more, easygoing, and that's on purpose, okay? Because that's exactly what it is. An out of balance emperor is a control freak, and they kind of just see things only their way. But a true emperor is someone who's a lot more easygoing and understanding, okay? And they can see things from your point of view. So this person has started to balance themselves out. In their mental space, though, they do have the Five of Cups, so they are still sad about what happened between the both of you in the past. There is still a little bit a little bit of that residual sadness that they're dealing with, okay? But with temperance, that's clarifying it. They're balancing themselves out. They're coming back into balance. And the King of Pentacles, they're working on their stability, okay? That doesn't just mean financial. It means in all ways, including emotionally. So they're coming out of that Five of Cups energy into a more stable emotional state, okay? And then in their heart space, they have the King of Wands, the Tower, and the Two of Pentacles. So the level of passion that they feel for you is really helping drive them back toward you, which is really good, because with that Tower card, it's like an epiphany. It's a complete breakdown of the old foundation so that you can rebuild something brand new, okay? Something much better and sturdier. So that's what they're doing. With the Two of Pentacles, they're a little bit indecisive about how to approach this situation at the moment, but they're not letting that stop them, okay? They're really following their passion, which is great. And it is leading them back toward you. So they have Temperance again down here with the Five of Wands and the Five of Cups. So like I said, they're really regaining their balance in all aspects of their life. They could be feeling like there's a little bit of competition. Maybe you're kind of going out on dates or you're doing your own thing. But someone in the Emperor energy, it's not that they get jealous. They just get a little bit worried when there's competition, okay? Because an Emperor knows that jealousy is a lower vibrational energy, okay? If you're truly in a healthy energy, you realize that there's no reason to be jealous, because if you truly trust somebody, then you have nothing to worry about, okay? And also jealousy, it's considered a lower vibrational energy because if you think about it, the vibration of love and jealousy cannot mix, okay? So if you genuinely love somebody, you don't allow jealousy into your vibration, because jealousy is possessiveness, okay? And love is not possessive, all right? So it's not that they're feeling jealous that this card usually represents. It's just they can feel that there may be more people involved than just them. Okay, so they are keeping that in mind. And with this Five of Pentacles, it is making them feel a little bit sad, but it's not going to stop them. Okay, it's like I said, they're not jealous. They're not angry at you or anything like that. They're just acknowledging that you may be going on dates or something like that. So you have options, okay? Or even if you don't have options, they're feeling like you do, because an Empress always has a lot of people after them, because that's the Empress. It's the ultimate feminine energy of the tarot, like I said, regardless of gender. So you're always going to have people that are pursuing you, okay? But not everyone is deserving of you, all right? An Emperor is deserving of you. A king isn't bad, but it's not an emperor, okay? So that's where the Empress has to be, recognize her own worth, like I said, regardless of gender, and make the correct decision for her, okay? So again, with the Emperor here, the Eight of Swords, they're feeling a little bit hesitant, a little bit fearful about how to move things forward with you, just because of how things were in the past, but they're not going to let that stop them. The Chariot pushes forward no matter what. So in the future, we have the High Priestess, Death, and the Six of Wands, okay? So now, like I said in the beginning, if you're on a twin flame journey, or even if you're not, if you have certain aspects of yourself that need to balance out, especially for a masculine energy, they need to come more into their intuition, okay? More into the spiritual side of things. And the feminines typically need to become more of a magician, meaning that they need to take control of their life, okay? Because you co-create with the universe, okay? You don't wait on the universe, all right? And I know, like I said, I'm a feminine, so in the beginning of my journey, I would do that where I was like, wow, I have no control, like everything's up to spirit, everything's not up to me. But as my journey progressed, you realize that you co-create, okay? Your intentions co-create with spirit. So if you deny that aspect, if you only think it's all spirit, you're not going to get anywhere. You need the High Priestess and the Magician, okay? And then for the masculines, they are only the magician in the beginning. They're like, I have complete control. I'm going to make what I want of my life. No such thing as divine timing or any of that. They don't believe in that stuff at first, okay? So part of their balance is to come into their intuition, because they need the High Priestess as well. That's what they're realizing, okay? Now they are using their High Priestess side of themselves, and they're starting to become more balanced. That's why they have Temperance twice. So because of that, a big change is coming into this situation, a positive change, okay? One of victory and one of reconciliation, okay? Which is what the Six of Wands is. So then here we have, this is like gorgeous. We have the Hierophant with the Empress and the Ace of Pentacles. The Hierophant is the most serious and stable commitment of the entire deck. This Hierophant is holding a contract for a reason. That's how serious the commitment is. So maybe they want to The first thing I saw was maybe they want to sign a lease with you, so they want to move in with you. They want some sort of contract and commitment to show you that they're serious, okay? Again, they see you as the Empress, and they really want to offer you this Ace of Pentacles, which is a very, very stable offer, very sincere offer of commitment. And then you have the same thing right here with another Ace of Pentacles. The Seven of Wands means they want to fight for this connection. And the Sun is my favorite tarot card. It's the happiest card in the deck, okay? Complete happiness, complete bliss, joy, childlike happiness. You know, it's beautiful energy. And that's what you guys are going to have, and that's what they want with you, all right? And then here we have the Two of Pentacles, which in this deck represents indecision. But in this deck, it's choosing to work on a brand new skill or a brand new opportunity, okay? So it's choosing to put all your effort into that pentacle, okay, which is what they're doing with you. They have the Magician, they're going to manifest with you, and again, for the second time, you have the Hierophant, okay? So this is crazy good energy. This is really good energy, guys. So, yeah, that's really beautiful, okay? And even if you're not a twin flame, those still apply to you. The first thing I would advise you to do is figure out which energy is most dominant within you so that you can try to heal yourself to the best, in the best way possible. And it's okay if you think you're a feminine, but you're actually a masculine. It's not like that's going to screw up your healing or anything like that. It's just you're going to have to realize it's part of the self-realization process. You go within and see what triggers you and what blockages do you have, okay? So that will help you heal. But yeah, that's what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much and have a great day.